my business. Yay. And work my business, I was gonna have to like be sending messages every free minute that I got in between lessons and stuff. I actually was sending a couple messages during one of my adult piano students' lessons, and she was like, "I'm so glad you're in your phone over there because you didn't hear all those mistakes I just made." And so we kind of laughed about it, but just getting in every single minute we could. Two marathons back to back, but we have to keep all that momentum going. Um, because here we are, and we've got the month of December to finish the year strong. And honestly, I feel like because we still have the free reset and we still have the $1 membership and all that stuff. I feel like it's almost like we're going to have Black Friday all the way through the month of December. It's like it's just going to continue. So how do we sit and say, okay, now I'm going to take a deep breath, I'm going to relax, I'm going to do whatever? No, because you can take a deep breath for one quick second, only a quick second, because we have to keep the same intensity and the same momentum to keep moving into our goals for the rest of the month. So it's your choice whether you will let the momentum continue to move or whether you will let the momentum die. And that really depends on where your mindset is. For us to continue moving forward with intense momentum, our mindset has to be grounded and our mindset has to be focused. So that's kind of what I want to talk about today. Just some things about how to keep our mindset where it needs to be. Network marketing is a pretty simple thing. It's really a pretty simple business. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. I don't think any of us are rocket scientists or anything like that. It doesn't take that to succeed. But a lot of people jump into network marketing and they fail because they're not building the right mindset to keep things moving. So I want to give you some tips to help develop a winning mindset. And this is things that I've kind of picked up on. I've studied, read, and I'm still developing. But things that I hope will help you as you're continuing to build your business. So the first thing is think. Well, what was your okay, before I even tell you the first thing, I want you to visualize when you first were introduced to Plexus. What was going on? Where was your mindset at the time? Did you see people posting about like the glitz and glamour of convention or something like that? Did you see people like me posting about their health results, or were you introduced to a person that you really liked and you thought, wow, I love their vibe and what they do might be something I want to do? Or did you hear somebody talking about the lucrative comp plan? What was it that drew you in? And I want you to remember how you felt at the time. And as you decided to say yes, like what was your mindset like? Like it was probably pretty high, pretty awesome, right? Thinking this is something that's going to be amazing. I'm excited. I'm going to do this. And so you had a good positive mindset, and that positive mindset helps to give you lots of energy and enthusiasm. So you might have even been thinking that you were excited to get started because you were ready to fire your boss or take back your life, redeem your life, get yourself pulled back together, have more time with your family and your friends, have more money in the bank at the end of the month. Like you have to think about what things were like then. And you jumped in, and then life started happening. You started making your list, you started telling your friends and your family, maybe this is what happened, maybe it's not, but it could have been. And if that's what happened, you got discouraged. And when that happens, your mindset could, if you allow it to, begin to plummet. So, how do we take our mindset and build it and keep it strong? So, the first thing we have to do is we have to remain focused on our why. So, what is your why? Is your why that you want to fire your boss? Is your why that you want to retire early? Is your why that you want to spend more time at home? That you want to be able to travel, that you want to be able to pay off a bunch of bills or school loans, house loans. What is your why? Is your why that you want to help other people? When I started this, the only reason I started sharing was because I had such a transformation with my health, and I developed such a passion to want to help other people as well. So my why started and has remained the heart of my business, that I genuinely want to help other people. Then I also saw that I needed to get my products paid for. And then God revealed so many other things to me, and how I needed this community, how I needed the comp plan. But my initial why has always been that I want to help other people and get my products paid for. Keep your why, but as your why continues to develop over time, remember the new parts of your why. But that all is your why from beginning to end, all the things. Are you doing this? Remember it, remain focused on it, and keep it forefront in your mind. When it is forefront in your mind, it will give you the energy to continue to move in your business. So you have to keep it there. One thing to remember is we're going to get rejections. They say, I think you've probably heard this a million times, that for every 10 no's you get, you're going to get one yes. That's about the standard. You're going to get rejections. It's unavoidable. It's not going to go away. So embrace the rejections. Be ready for them. Be ready to move on to the next person that you're going to reach out to, knowing that after the rejections, you're going to get to your one yes. And then you're going to get to your second yes. And then you're going to get your third yes. And just keep pushing forward. Always remembering your why. Teammates are going to quit. Life is going to happen. Your family might think you're crazy. Focus on your why. Are you doing this? Did you start this business for your family? For those naysayers in your family or your friend group? No, you started this business for yourself. You started this business for your why. Remember your why. Okay. The second thing is to daily visualize your goals. So if you don't know where you're going, it's pretty hard to get there. Or at least it's pretty hard to know that you're there when you get there. You've got to visualize your goals. If you think about maybe your goal is that you want to retire. Well, what do you want to do when you retire? When you're able to quit working your 9 to 5 and you retire, what do you want to do? Do you want to travel? If that's the case, visualize yourself sitting in a chair on the side of the beach with your phone in your hand, messaging people saying, how are you feeling today on your gut health products? Are you loving life? Visualize that, because that is the reality that you want to see. So visualize it daily. Visualize it first thing in the morning when you get up. So it's the thing you think about all day long. Visualize it the last thing you do before you go to bed at night. So you dream about it. I don't know. You have to constantly be visualizing your goals. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Visualize it, make it happen. Third thing, surround yourself with positive people. They say you are what you eat. The truth is that you become who you hang around with. And if you're hanging around, I think they say that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most of your time with. If you are spending most of your time with negative people, then you are going to become negative. And if you come from a family like mine that is very negative, then you have to work hard to overcome that. But you have to make sure that the people you are aligning yourself with and spending time with are positive people who are going to support you and encourage you along the way. If there's nobody outside of your Plexus community who is going to encourage you and support you, then you dive into your Plexus community and you get the support and the encouragement that you need there. And you let them be your people, your family, the people that you spend most of your time with. So surround yourself with positive people. Fourth thing, no excuses. If you're going to have a winning mindset, you cannot make excuses. There's really not much to say there. You can't blame any of the things that are going on in your business on other people. You can't say this didn't happen because this, or this didn't happen because this. You push and you push and you do the things that you know you're supposed to do, and you don't make excuses. Not much to say there. Um, and then fifth thing I was going to say is be a leader. If you want your team to share, and you want your team to do events, and you want your team to be reaching out to people daily, then you have to be doing those things as well, because your team is going to watch what you are doing and they are going to follow suit. So you have to be the leader that you want your team to be. I don't want my team to see me as a leader and follow me forever. I want them to be better than me. I want them to learn from me, and I want them to teach me, and I want them to grow beyond me. But you have to be the leader that you want your team to be. So I think that is one of the big things that has really kicked in with me lately, is just really pushing my team to see the potential that they have with this business, and to really push them toward the goals that I know they have, like helping them keep their why forefront in their mind. We have to do that. As the leaders, we have to do that. I want to say a couple of things now. That's my tips on mindset. I want to say a couple of things. Yes, we were talking about it a minute ago with me hitting Ruby this month. I still haven't gotten used to even saying that yet, so it's very crazy. Um, I was watching all of the comments that people were making on the announcement post that Lisa posted. And one of the comments that really stood out to me was, and I commented on it, and somehow the comment got deleted. I don't know. For some reason, my comments and stuff on posts have been being flagged as potential spam. I don't know. Anyway, but it was a comment that Megan Malakovich posted, and she said, "Oh my goodness, so excited about this. You told me this month that you were going to do this." And it just really brought back to mind something that had happened literally on Friday. I don't know what the date was, maybe the 16th of November. I was at Jonathan's with our Plexus group having lunch, and Megan was sitting by me. And one of the things, if you want to grow your business, if you want to be successful, you have to take advantage of every opportunity that you have to ask questions of the people who have already paved the way, who have already gotten to where you want to be. And I don't get to spend a lot of time with Megan, but she was sitting right beside me. So I decided I was going to ask her a few questions. Hey, but when I asked her the question that I asked her, I said, "Hey, give me some advice." So I have been stuck at senior gold forever, and I'm tired of being stuck at senior gold. I'm ready to move forward. And as I was kind of talking, I could see her kind of processing in her mind. And then when she opened her mouth, she said, "Well, you have to quit saying you're stuck, because every time you say you're stuck, you give life to it." And I literally just kind of sat there dumbfounded, because I know that, but I literally had been saying that forever. And right then, right there, I looked at her. I was like, "Okay, yep, doing it. I'm going to go Ruby. I'm done." And even last week, when I headed down to Alabama for Thanksgiving, I'm looking at my numbers and I'm thinking, "Wow, okay, we're gonna have to have a Plexus miracle for me to go Ruby, but we're gonna shoot for this. We're going to push for this. We're going to make this happen." And you need to know that I did not quit. I did not stop. I did not even think about quitting until the final minute struck, and it was the end. At one point, I just sat there and I took a deep breath, and I'm like, "I don't even know if I have time to get all these people's orders in. I don't know if I have time to make this happen." And Alita sent me a message and said, "Drink some calming cocoa." And I'm like, I don't have time to go make a cup of calming cocoa. But I just kept pushing and believing. I never stopped believing. I kept my mindset focused on where I know I'm going, where I want to be, where I'm going to be, and what I want the end result to be. So that would be my biggest, that's why I wanted to talk so much about mindset today, because that really has become something that I've had to work on so much, and I hope that that helps you a little bit. I spoke on another team's call last night and shared my story, my health story, and my Ruby story and everything with them. And I told them there are 3 things that I just really, really, really would say to you. Make sure that you are being consistent in your business. Consistent. You can't post today and not post any posts for 2 or 3 weeks. You can't send a message to somebody today and not follow up with that person for 4 months. Be consistent on reaching out, posting posts. If people don't see you posting all the time, they may not reply. They may not say anything to you, but they're watching. But if they don't see you posting, they will not take you serious. They will not know that you are in this, that you mean business, that you are here to stay. So you have to keep it going and keep doing it no matter what. So be consistent, be genuine. I think people know that my heart is that I honestly want to help other people. I want to help other people feel better because I know what these products have done for me. I know how drastically my life has changed in the last year. Um, and I remember how I felt a little over a year ago, thinking that I was going to die any day because I was so sick, and I want other people to experience life change with these products. So be genuine. Always don't try to be fake. Don't try to tell people they're going to get something they're not going to get. Whatever, be honest and genuine and real with people. They will appreciate it and your business will succeed. And then the last thing I was going to say is be bold. Be bold. People laugh at me all the time. They make fun of me sitting on an airplane, whatever, because they can see that I'm in conversations all the time. Find a way to work Plexus into your conversations. I am in conversations with this guy that is a salesperson at Belk because he asked me on my birthday how my day was going. Good. Today's my birthday. Oh, yeah. Yep. My 50th birthday. Oh, really? He's like, how do you feel about being 50? I'm like, well, considering last year I thought I was going to die, I was really sick. I feel pretty good. He was like, really? Got us into a conversation about how he has severe gastritis and all this other kind of stuff. He's been seeing doctors for 4 to 5 years and they have no answers for him. Now he and I are in text conversations about Plexus. You just have to find ways to work Plexus into conversations. Be bold and do it. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? You work it into a conversation and somebody's not interested in talking about it. Okay, fine. But at least you got into the conversation about it. Positive mindset, be bold, be consistent, be genuine. And that's all I've got for today. Anybody got any questions or anything? You can unmute.
Dina, you said something that to me was so inspiring. When you said, I want my leaders to be better than I am. Growing up in the military, and I don't, that's the lifestyle that I know. I've heard it's similar in corporate environments, but it's such a taboo thing for somebody to pass you when you're a leader. And what you're talking about is true leadership. When you're enabling and inspiring and just making better versions of yourself and it's multiplying, that's so cool. Like that gets me so fired up because what if we had 5 Dinas? What if we had 6 Dinas out there just doing all these things and making life? And what does that do for you and your family? So I love that you said that. For me personally, that's been one of the greatest mindset shifts, probably over the past year since meeting y'all. And I can't thank you enough for that part this morning.
Awesome. Anybody else? Nope. All right.
I
You know
do. I
what?
do. Sorry, my
Okay.
daughter is calling me at the same time. So tell me, like, what's your plan now? Now that you go Ruby, I feel like when you hit a rank, it's like, just like you talked about, it's like you need to know where you're going. So
Yep.
it's like, what is your plan now?
Well, the plan now is senior Ruby, senior Ruby, senior Ruby. Um, and not sit around waiting forever to get there, but really keeping my mind focused, because I think somewhere in the last couple of months, my mindset did shift. I did let it sink down and not stay grounded and focused on where I knew I was going. I know I'm a diamond, I just got to get there, but my mindset shifted and I wasn't headed there because my mindset has shifted.
Right.
So now Senior Ruby is the goal.
Yeah. Yep. I love that. I love that. I think it's just an important reminder. It's like always know where you're going. Do you know what I mean? It's like you don't let off the consistency, right? Because we have a whole team that's kind of relying on us as well. Right.
Mhm.
So I love that. So proud of you, Dina. It's been
Thank
so
you.
fun to watch your journey. And thank you for sharing. So good.
Thank you. Um,
Love you, proud of you.
Love
You
you
little
too.
kick-ass Ruby, you.
Let's go.
Let's
Hey,
do it.
your momentum doesn't have to change either, because honestly, I didn't know how they would follow up like the whole month of November and December, but they actually made December better because now our people can get the $1 membership with the free reset, which they couldn't get last month. And okay, so Cyber Monday continues today. Cyber Monday goes the rest of this month, because here's the truth. Most of the people that are on your reach out list, your contact list, whatever, they don't even know, because you probably didn't have time to reach out to everybody. They don't know that they missed free shipping yesterday. What they know is that you're going to tell them they can get a free reset and $1 membership, which is still about $120 in savings. It's an incredible deal. If you really feel bad that they missed the shipping, give them $8.99 to cover their shipping. But here's the truth. You've got an amazing opportunity to continue huge momentum and huge growth for your team through this month. So even the people that I reached out to about Cyber Monday, hey, Michael, I know I reached out to you yesterday and it was a whirlwind of a day for me. I'm sure it was for you. Cyber Monday is so crazy. It's one day to get all the deals that we want. And I hate that we missed out on getting you signed up. I know you've been interested in these products. You're still, the only thing you missed out on by not ordering yesterday was your free shipping, which is $8.99. I'm going to honor that for you if you go ahead and get signed up. It really is that simple. All they missed was $8.99 shipping. Make it up. Keep your mindset positive. Don't let your mindset be, oh, you missed free shipping yesterday. No, it's still an amazing month. Go get it. All right, that's it. Bye.